Hey everybody, it's me, Enchanting Goddess. I'm back with another video. Follow me on YouTube at Enchanting Goddess. Don't forget to subscribe and feel free to view my other videos and like them please so that they can circulate throughout the internet. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the prayer. Today, God, I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you have done, everything that you will do for us. Thank you so much for still keeping us and for giving us our health and the opportunity to see a new day and to have a new start every day, to grow and for new opportunities and just for life itself, because life is a gift, something that you give to us. And like I said, every single day we have a new opportunity to start fresh. And thank you so much for always forgiving us and being so understanding, and for how much you love us, and for creating us all, for the existence of everything that is all around us. We love you so much, and I just want to say thank you so much for my growth and my progress on this journey. I know sometimes I don't always acknowledge how far I've came, how far we've came, because I owe it all to you. But today I just want to say that I'm proud of myself and I'm grateful for your help. Amen. Okay, so today I want to talk about the importance of imagination and isolation. So, like I stated, I'm an introvert, but I can also be an extrovert too. Like, I can be very outgoing, and I like to spend time with my family, and I work at a bar, so I can be the life of the party, and turn up and have fun and stuff like that. But for the most part, on my free time, I like to be alone. And it's not because I don't like people, or excuse me, it's not because I don't like people or the company of other people, but it's because I have so much in my mind, and I feel like I can't really express it, or really, capture the very essence of it unless I'm by myself. Because when you're constantly around people, you're engaged in what they have going on. Not saying that's a bad thing. When I'm around my family, I'm focused on them, whatever we're doing. But it's important to have time for yourself, because only you know what's inside of your imagination, basically the things that's inside of your head. I feel like we're all wired up differently, and we all have different imaginations, and I think that we're meant to tap into that to discover our purpose, our life purpose. And your life purpose, it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to look at it like a job. Like, it's not supposed to be structured to the point where you feel like you're going to work every day. I feel like your life purpose should be something that makes you happy, like no matter what that is. Right now, what makes me happy is making these videos, but I have to figure out a way to make it into a career. And I also I like to do fashion and stuff like that. I have ideas. I want to do shows, like fashion shows, and shows that include dancing and stuff like that. But I'm not quite there yet, but I know what I want to do, only because I spent so much time alone. Because when I was younger, I was always around my friends, because when you're young, you feel like you need to be with your friends to fit in and to feel accepted and stuff like that, which is normal because you don't know much when you're young. You're just trying to go with the flow, and you want to feel accepted. But during those times, I was really lost. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what made me happy, or none of that. And it was because I wasn't focusing on those things, because I was distracted by outside influences. And like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because you have to go through that. But I make these videos for all ages. Even if you are young or whatever, just tap into your brain And people think the imagination is just for children mostly, or like it's childish, but to me it's a gift from God, because the things that I see in my imagination won't be the same things that someone else can see. It's impossible, because all of our brains are different. And the things that you imagine the most, the things that you think about, the things that you dream about, those things are very possible. And I feel like those things that you just want, things you desire, the things, the visions that you see, they are intertwined with your purpose. So I would just say, if you can, I know it's complicated for people with children, because children always want to be in your face. I don't have any children, but I love children. And when I keep other people's children, I don't have a second to breathe. So I know it can be kind of difficult, because I get to take them home, But if you're a parent, you don't get to do that. Like, your child is always with you. So I would just say early in the morning or like late at night, just take some time to yourself, or have a day, find you a babysitter or whatever. Have a you day, go to the park or do something that make you happy. Because it's okay to pamper yourself, even though you are a parent. You're human too, and you deserve to have you time, and you deserve to be happy. It's never too late to follow your dreams, even if you have kids. No matter how old you are, no matter how long you've been doing a certain job, it's not too late to turn it around and do what makes you happy, and be able to make a lifestyle out of it, and be able to have an income from it as well. So I just want to inspire people to follow their dreams. I don't always I'm working on a lot of things behind the scenes, because I'm a Virgo. Like, I don't want to put anything out until it is perfect and complete. But I am working on things behind the scenes, and I just always knew I didn't want a job that I would dread going to every day, because you have to work. Like, working isn't an option. You have to make money to survive. So I just always knew I wanted to have a job that didn't feel like a job. It would be something that I'm happy to do. When I wake up in the morning, I'm excited. It's like I'm just doing my purpose. Like, I'm just, you know, living my best life, basically. So that's my dream, to basically live out my imagination, and also some people may have a version of themselves that they imagine. When I was younger, I didn't really have a lot of self-esteem and stuff like that, and I used to wonder, like, how am I going to be when I become an adult? Like, I had no idea. And I envisioned this strong, independent woman, this woman who was unique, because I know the things that I think about aren't quite the norm or whatever. The way I necessarily dress all the time, or just the way that I do things, isn't the norm. And I just always was afraid that I wouldn't be accepted, or that I wouldn't be able to live out to be that person that I seen in my head. But I realized, like, I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my truth. I dress how I want to dress. I wear what I want to wear. I say what I want to say. I wear different earrings to represent duality. I don't know. I'm the woman that I imagine myself being, and I'm kind of hard on myself more than anybody. So once I accomplish one thing, I don't really give myself recognition. I'm just like, okay, so what's next? But I realized I need to take the time to really look at how far I've came, and just say to myself, I'm proud of you, because you're doing great, And it's not necessarily easy to be yourself nowadays, because society has so many standards on who you should be and all this other stuff. But I'm proud of myself for being able to block all of that out and just be true to myself. And so I inspire y'all to do the same thing. Not saying follow my way, because my way is my way, but to be true to who you are, who you imagine that you want to be. I aspire y'all to do that, because it's very liberating, and it's not as scary. Once you do it, you feel good, you feel good about yourself, and you realize that it's just opinions of other people, and a lot of times you might think you're gonna get negativity, but a lot of people admire people who aren't afraid to be themselves. So that's why I always say, stay true to who you are and pray to God, of course. And that's the only person you need to be concerned with, really, as far as opinions, you know, with yourself and with God. As long as you love yourself and you like the person that you are, and you feel like God loved the person that you are. If you are a bad person out here putting out negativity, or, you know, being spiteful, trying to hurt people or anything like that, then you aren't doing anything wrong, you know. Just living your truth and figure out what you want to do. Figure out what make you happy, regardless of what anyone else may think. Oh, that won't work, or you shouldn't do that. Don't look for opinions from everyone else, because once you succeed in what you're gonna do, they'll be the main people that will be proud of you. And of course, it always looks tough from the beginning, you know, when you start with nothing, because most of us start with nothing. But once you put in the work, and, you know, once you see progress, you'll be proud of yourself and you'll be motivated to take the next step and keep going. But it looked like a long road, and it might be a long road, but it's worth it. Your happiness is worth it, you know. Figuring out what you want to do to make you happy is worth it. It's worth the effort, because you have to work regardless. Like I said, like, having a job isn't an option. So just take more time to yourself and play with your imagination, you know. Think about the things that you visualize when you're by yourself, or think about the person that you visualize that you want to be when you're by yourself, and go for that. Like, living your truth regardless of what anyone have to say or how afraid you are. Ask God for the strength, you know, and the courage that you need. It might take time, but you'll eventually make it. With God, all things are possible. Because like I said, I wanted to start my channel like 3 years ago, and I was so scared to do it, and it took me time, but here I am. So it's been a year now since I had my channel, and I'm very proud of myself for how far I've came in different aspects of my life. And I just want to take the time to say that, and take the time to be proud of yourself and to recognize how far you came on your journey too, because we all have a story, you know. Okay, I won't keep y'all really long today. I just wanted to relay that message to y'all, and I hope everyone is being safe and taking care of themselves, and try to stay positive as possible, even if you have days where you're not really feeling it, because I have those days too. I don't, you know, I'm kind of down. You know, just chill, spend time with your family, whatever, you know, you need to do to rejuvenate yourself, because sometimes we do need those days to just relax and not think about so much, and just watch TV and eat and be lazy. But don't stay down too long if you have those days where you feel down, you know. After 3 days, all right, it's time to get up and shake it off. You know, do whatever you need to do to get yourself back on track. So, I am Enchanting Goddess again. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, please. And if you view my other videos, like them as well, so that they can circulate throughout the internet. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on my next video.